and I'm going to ask Dr. Bob Luzak to lead us tonight. Give everybody a moment to stand, please.
Please stand. Right hand over heart. Begin.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you all very much. Please be seated. We'll next call the roll, please. Mr. Secretary.
Excuse me, roll call. President, David Gervais.
Here.
Brad Smith.
Here.
Anthony Matthews. Here. Brandon Schindleheim.
You'll be here a little late.
Gary Askew. Here. Bonnie Burst.
Here.
Prisoner Crawford Velasco. Anthony Dash.
Excused.
Chet Dunlap.
Here.
Gene Rashner.
Here.
Bob Hudson.
Here.
Suraj Khurana. Sally Polstead.
Here.
Excuse me, Joe Lyle.
Excused.
Joe Lopez.
Here.
Bob Lucer. Eric Manska. Ross Termel.
Here.
Daniel Wall. Daniel. Cindy Wood Friedman.
Here.
Debbie Lovin. Our parliamentarian is here, Michael Carver. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 members. So we have a forum.
Thank you, Mr. Secretary. Before we go to the minutes, I just want to thank you all for attending tonight and welcome you here. You may have noticed there's food on the tables over here. That's for stakeholders and directors. So there's plenty to eat. Please chow down if you haven't had anything to eat yet. Now that we have a quorum, we will start the meeting. Just a couple of notes. After we have motion on the minutes, we will go to public comment. Public comment is for non-agendized items. That is, items that may not appear on the agenda, but you nevertheless have a concern or want to make an announcement of some kind. If there is an item to be pulled from the agenda, we'll let you know that, and you can speak on that agenda item during public comment. Otherwise, when we get to that particular agenda item under either a committee report or under board issues, stakeholders are invited to weigh in if they wish on any agenda item, and you will be provided time. Normally we provide about 2 minutes per person for agenda and non-agendized items. We will sometimes allow a little more time for finish their thought or their point. But in order to move the meeting along, we normally put a 2-minute limit on the public comment. So once public comment is done on an agenda item, then we will have board discussion and we will vote on the item. I will not invite public comment until the motion is made and seconded, or if it's a committee report, until the committee actually reports on the issue. I want to recognize and thank all the board members for being here and being here on time tonight. I think we'll have a couple more come in a little late, especially our treasurer. So with that, we'll go to the reading and the minutes for the last meeting, which was our second regular meeting. Anthony?
Yeah, does any of the board members need a copy of the minutes from the last meeting? while you're reading them, I will make a motion to approve the minutes. And I will say, I noticed a couple of typos in there, I just saw when I was coming over here. Wait a second.
Who's second? Darren, thank you. Any discussion? All right, seeing no discussion. All those in favor of adopting the minutes as published, signify by saying aye. Aye. Any opposed? Any abstention? It's unanimous, the December minutes are approved. All right, we're now going to move on to public comment. This is public comment on non-agendized items. Before we do that, let the record reflect that Treasurer Schindleheim is here. Is there any public comment on non-agendized items? Yes, ma'am. Please state your name and spell it for Anthony for the record. All right?
Good evening, folks. My name is Rusty Foyer, and I have a New Year's resolution. This is one of 5 bags of signs I've taken down from the telephone poles in 1 week. And it's the same guy doing it over and over. My God, business. Doing it over and over again. You might recognize this. And I'm so tired of taking these down. I spend hours every week taking these down. There's a law against it, there's fines against it. Why isn't something being done? I would love to have.
Phone number on it?
Sorry?
Is there a phone number on it?
Oh, heck, yes.
Did you try calling them?
I've done that. I did that like maybe 2 years ago, and I got a very silent, and I was I said, you may not be aware it's against the law to put these on the telephone poles. And I just get this. That was it. And he's been doing it ever since. It's every day. Receive it. I clean up receive it every single day this week, and it'll be up there again tomorrow. If anybody can help, please, come on. I can do other things. There must be something else that I could be doing, besides this all the time. I know I just.
Yes. Yeah, I'm going to ask you, I know you know Jerry.
No, oh, Jerry, right here,
Jerry,
yes.
who's chair of planning and land use, and I think he can point you in the right direction. If, yeah, some discussion with him either at a break or during the meeting, later in the meeting. Okay.
Are you taking her 20? Hi, I'm Tanya from Councilman Englander's office. We are actually currently working with the city attorney to try to address this issue. The problem is verifying the person. We don't have hard evidence to prove who it is, even with the phone number. What we're trying to do is see if we can get some kind of administrative hearing with the party who's putting up these signs. The problem is they have to be cooperative. It's not something that we can force upon them. What the city attorney is hoping to do is get this individual.
Wait a minute, you can't force upon who?
The person who's posting these signs up.
There's a law against it.
Yes, but we need the evidence that they need to prosecute, we don't have. So it's, and it's not that we're not working on it, but the thing is that,
I'm not
I
finding
would
that.
put up a phone
I've been doing that since I have moved into this valley. And
we're
I've been
familiar
doing
with
that.
the individual.
And I've been here almost
But
20
we
years.
need to see, for example, if I were to post up a sign with your phone number on it, and we call that phone number, it doesn't mean that you post that sign. We need the evidence to show that this is the individual hiring people to post the sign.
I have pictures. I have pictures.
We don't know who the individuals are.
I have pictures. I took pictures of the guy. And you know what I'm tired of hearing? Thank you, ma'am. You ask us to get involved. You ask us to get involved, and when we get involved, we become that crazy old lady. And I am that crazy old lady. I'm very upset.
I don't see that in my office does. But I'm gonna give you my information afterwards. And actually, our neighborhood prosecutor, I'm meeting in a few weeks with her. We're actually discussing that to see if they may start taking the signs down for what they need to prosecute.
All right, thank you very much, and please get with Tanya and with Jerry, and
Thank you.
we'll work on it.
Okay.
Thank you for your efforts.
Thank you.
Yes.
No, really,
Is that-
great
thank
job.
you, ma'am. I got to turn cards. I really do.
But most likely, the photo that you took of the individual is not the person that you
No,
called.
no, he was hired. Because I.
So that's what she's trying to say, is to make that connection.
All right, this is public comment. Any other public comment? Mr. Kuzma?
Yeah, again, I want to thank you for getting out the email, almost a week early this time. It was fabulous about the meeting tonight. I am wondering though, is there a reason why we did not review the minutes from the special meeting on December the 18th?
Minutes from the special meeting were reviewed at the December meeting.
All right.
It was November.
It was November the 18th. Thank you. Any other public comment? One more time. Any other public comment on non-agendized items? All right, thank you very much. We are now going to move to community speakers. I do not see Officer Del Toro here yet. So Tanya, I'm going to call on you, and you have a guest who's going to also present with you tonight. So I'll let you introduce him after you give some preparatory remarks.
Currently, city council actually in recess, so we don't have updates for this. Other than that, we have the ad hoc committee for the community care facilities ordinance. And on that note, I actually don't have a briefing yet, and so holidays. But for the next meeting, I plan to have that information for you. But really what I have is an invitation on, seeing as this is the 20th anniversary of the North's birthday, the week of, I want to say it's the 13th or the 12th of that week. There's going to be various things to commemorate the North's birthday on. No, it's not. So on Tuesday, January 14th, the council member, we're going to be doing a special presentation to honor our LAFD CERT program. That will be 10 o'clock a.m. See live on demand, the council meeting on LACity.org. And we have Wednesday, January 15th. I'm so sorry, I don't have my notes for today. Okay, I'm sorry. Thursday, January 16th. Is actually going to be a commemorative. Oh yes, the Seismic Safety Commission with USGS is going to put up a commemorative meeting, and that's going to be at the Northridge Rec Center. That's actually going to be at 6 o'clock a.m. And 6 a.m. Yes.
We'll expect you there at 5:30.
On the 16th?
Yep, so that's going to be the Northridge Rec Center. And then we also have January 17th. This is the actual.
Yes, that's what I said.
January 17th. And it's the after story. So it's the Northridge Rec Center at 10058 East Boulevard. Again, it's 6 a.m. And it's an opportunity for community to come together and share their stories about them. So if you're all up, you are more than welcome to attend.
Oh, it's because it was at 6 o'clock in the morning? Or
No, it was
4 o'clock.
4 in the morning.
Why didn't they have it at 4?
No, you know what for, quiz on the East Coast.
You'll be there, right?
Oh, yeah. Looking for a
I believe
flashlight.
it's probably going to be to get some type of morning press there. That's my guess. So according with USGS, they're going to, the Geological Service, they're going to be presenting. Again, everyone's welcome, but it'll be up for the time being for that whole day. So because of the 20th anniversary, this year, Councilmember Englander really wants us to focus, or refocus again, on our disaster preparedness and just public safety. I am public safety deputy for the council member out in the field. One thing that we want to do in addition to disaster preparedness is just overall education as to what the city can provide in terms of, let me give you examples, transportation safety. There are a lot of issues with speeding in our area. The most popular request I get is speed bumps and speed humps. In general, the city's not even doing that program, but really that's There's a lot of factors that go into determining whether or not we can do these type of mitigating factors. One thing is that it slows down our first responders. So our fire trucks and our fire engines don't like them. So we really stay away from that. Also, there's issues that are going to be coming up with the Bureau of Street Services and the investigators. There's in our areas, there's actually recently a fire. There are public access ways that are gated up and blocked up. So they're not put up by the city, and it's really meant for fire access. It's not necessarily just for fire access lane, but it is for accessibility. And so you may see some of those gates starting to come down, just kind of giving a heads up. Obviously, we're going to consult with all the kids and kind of see if there's other type of security issues that are happening to justify the gate being there. If not, we just want to make sure that our fire department has key access to those gates. And this here is our disaster recovery book. It's the red guide to recovery. This is illustrated on the cover, and also the emergency management department and fire department with Red Cross. This is a great informational tool. It's for after an emergency. So we will be distributing these out. I should have them at the end of this month, and you actually may see these floating around. I think in master distribution, I have literally about 7,000 of these things to distribute. So if anybody has an organization or a group or even in your neighborhood, please contact me, and I'm more than welcome to hand these out to you. I can deliver them and pick them up however you'd like to do it, but we just want to make sure everybody gets the information. Yes?
You mentioned the speed bumps,
Yes.
that the first responders didn't like them because they slowed them up. The thing about it is, we need first responders every day, but those speed bumps we do need because people are going around the streets that have them, and so now they're zipping up and down the streets that don't have them, and we don't have sidewalks on both sides of our street. So quite often, the kids are walking in the middle of the street. We don't need people using those streets as speedways.
That in general is really for an example, and actually that kind of is demonstrating what I'm trying to explain, is that there's so many different factors that we need to consider. We have to look at the whole picture. And so when you get these type of requests,